Hello and welcome to BBC London. I'm Luxmy Gopal. Almost 8 out of 10 Londoners on a low income are skipping meals or going without essentials. The new data from the Joseph Rowntree Foundation also suggests people in the capital are faring worse than elsewhere in the UK because of high housing costs. Tara Welsh has our top story.
Rajiv has travelled 10 miles to make his appointment at Betty's Baby Bank.
What size did you want?
Yeah, 3.
Size 3.
Here he can get nappies for a small donation and 12 items of clothing for his baby girl for free.
They was made by someone who donated them to us.
Rajiv works as a waiter but is struggling with the cost of living after paying £1,200 a month in rent and hundreds more on bills.
My whole salary is going to the rent and food bills and extra, and at last some of the amount which is left over is coming for our food. Then I'm struggling to get the clothes for my baby. Then I choose to collect the baby clothing for my baby, toys and everything.
So all your wages is going on rent and bills at the moment?
Exactly.
And they're all different sizes, so you need to go through them. And there's
The baby bank is run by Kathy and other volunteers. They also have the pantry next door where people can get 12 food items for £5.
got a choice of orange or apple.
The girls do a grand job in here, mate. I said for a fiver, what you can get and what you actually get is amazing, absolutely amazing.
And the demand for help here went up when everyone's bills did.
The energy thing done me right up from the beginning of the year, like, even though we got the help and it helped, but that was only lasting like half a week, you know what I mean, sort of, and yeah, it's just struggle generally, you know what I mean, because the rent went up, the water went up, the council tax went up, but the pension went up a little bit, but it didn't really do a lot, you know.
Kathy started helping her community during the pandemic, but says this is needed now more than ever.
It has grown. You see more and more people come in every week. There's different faces. You get your regulars, but you still get new people. I've heard about it. Oh, I'm really desperate. And as I say, we don't discriminate anyone. You can work 7 days a week and still be skint at the end of the month. You could be on benefits and struggling. As you say, demand.
The community donates clothes and help out where they can, but Kathy says she needs long-term funding to meet the growing demand for items that have now become a luxury for so many. Tara Welsh, BBC London.
The black teenager at the centre of the child Q scandal in Hackney is still traumatised by what happened, a safeguarding expert has said. The girl was searched in 2020 without an appropriate adult present after her school called in police when they wrongly believed she had cannabis on her. Since the scandal and protests that followed, the number of strip searches across London has dropped by 45%, according to the Met. But a new report's found that there's still a lack of trust in the police and in some schools.
I think for the school, the particular school involved, and the police, in the immediate aftermath and shock of this coming to light, there was a defensiveness that was unhelpful. But now that I've gone back over the last year and looked at where we were and where we are, I don't think you'd be surprised to hear me say that a problem that's grown over so many years hasn't been resolved overnight or over 1 year.
Now, after waiting more than a decade, QPR have finally been able to celebrate opening their new training ground today. The West London club hope the state-of-the-art facilities can help them plot a return to the Premier League in the future. Chris Legg sent this report before setting off on a tour of the new centre.
So this is it, QPR's new £20 million training facility in Hounslow. It is more than double the size of the previous training ground they had in Hayes. The team have been training on the 7 pitches here this season, but the building itself has only just opened. Now, 30 years ago, would you believe, QPR finished as the top club in London, above the likes of Arsenal, Chelsea and Tottenham and all of the rest. But things have been more difficult recently. They've had 8 years now in the Championship, that's the 2nd tier, and they only just avoided relegation from that this time round. Elite sport, of course, very much about marginal gains, and they're hoping that some of the luxurious new facilities that they have here could prove key as they aim for a brighter future. We'll be hearing from the manager, the owner, and perhaps a former legend or two, and you can have a sneak peek behind the scenes here on our 6:30 programme tonight.
Chris Legg reporting. It's that time of year when school children might be looking forward to end-of-term treats, but one primary school in southwest London enjoyed a visit from the Guardians of the Galaxy actor Will Poulter, who was involved in Thank a Teacher Day. Tim Muffet went along.
Have you told your parents you're doing it?
I did, yeah. I told my parents.
In a school in southwest London, a surprise is about to take place, starring Will Poulter. He's just starred in the Marvel blockbuster Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but he's here today because of his sister.
Today is National Thank a Teacher Day. I've decided to surprise my little sister and thank her. Like many teachers, she's something of an unsung hero, and she takes on a huge responsibility, not only to, I think, educate, but also kind of consider the sort of well-being of young people.
Organised by the Teaching Awards Trust, Thank a Teacher Day began in 2014 to celebrate the commitment and professionalism found in so many schools.
I'm very nervous, but I'm looking forward to it. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Going in there. Let's do it. And often I kind of reflect on the degree to which my job is sort of celebrated and platformed, and how, you know, people in roles such as teachers, you know, are often kind of overlooked.
I think we have a visitor at the door.
Hi, Miss.
Good to see us.
Hi, how you doing? Hi, everybody. Hi, how's it going? Hi, Miss Charlotte. It's National Thank a Teacher Day, so I wanted to say thank you to you and all your colleagues. Yeah.
She's funny and she's cool.
When we're in football, when she's on my team, she's good on my team. She's a great person. She's always kind to everyone.
The whole team are incredible. It's very much a joint effort, and yeah, I'm very lucky to work with the people that I do. It's certainly not about me. It's the teamwork.
Appreciation often goes unmentioned.
Very proud of you.
But in schools today, it's hoped pupils, parents, families and friends will take the time to say thank you.
Bye. Forgive me.
Tim Muffet there reporting on a really lovely surprise. Today is the summer solstice, of course, and the summery weather is continuing. Here's Sara Thornton with your full forecast.
Good afternoon. By midday, temperatures were already at 24 Celsius. It's been a warm one out there to start the day. And of course, it's a summer solstice, and some of you were up early capturing the sunrise at around 4:45 this morning. The longest day then in terms of daylight hours of the year. That sunshine is just turning a little bit more patchy here and there. We've got a bit of cloud just bubbling up now, and that has the potential to bring us a few showers this afternoon. A lot of dry weather though, and temperatures in the mid-20s. And any cloud actually does melt quite quickly this afternoon and evening, so actually a fine end to the day before sunset around 9:30, and then overnight tonight dry and clear, but the temperatures really will hold up like last night, low double figures, low teens for some of us to start tomorrow morning. And tomorrow is pretty much a rerun of today. Dry and clear at first, cloud bubbling up, a better chance I think of picking up a shower tomorrow afternoon, and they could be quite sharp with some thunder and lightning mixed in, but again temperatures very much in the mid-20s. And here's the bigger picture for the end of the week into the weekend. High pressure building in from the south, largely keeping frontal systems at bay and bringing in some warmer air. Got something just slipping across us later on Sunday, which is going to bring us some fresher air for Monday. But before that, temperatures very much on the climb. So today and tomorrow, the risk of a shower, and potentially tomorrow they could be heavy and thundery. After that, as you can see, it is dry and settled into the weekend. Temperatures on the climb could be close to 30 degrees on Sunday.
Before we go, you can find out about a new exhibition looking at the impact of Windrush on children left behind. Just search BBC London online. Riz is here at 6:30. Have a very good afternoon.